It was just a normal day. Well, I say normal. I was enjoying the new God of War PC port with everything on Ultra, feasting my eyes upon the beauty their game has to offer and the highest frames per second my machine could muster. And, well, that's when the news came in. Wait, what? Microsoft is buying Activision Blizzard? Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. That's right, you heard correctly. Microsoft, or better yet, their chief in gaming, Phil Spencer, will be the now proud leader of Activision Blizzard, the company that houses game franchises such as Call of Duty, Overwatch, and World of Warcraft. Microsoft have just casually slipped in a
$100 billion.
Alright, it's not that much, but it's a $68.7 billion, which is a huge sum of money to slag this deal as part of their ongoing efforts in recent times to recruit high-quality game studios. Presumably, it's to compete with their biggest competitor, Sony, who have arguably, well, it's not even an argument really, their first-party exclusives are a top-of-the-range high quality. I mean, they own Spider-Man, and I'm not happy about that. I'm still not happy about that. But wow, guys, this is the biggest acquisition and the most money handed over in gaming history. And it just goes to show that Microsoft is no joke, you know, and they like to keep that wallet stacked. I mean, the elephant in the room has to be the ongoing sexual harassment lawsuits filed by the state of California, which are still ongoing. More than 40 individuals have been cut from the company following the claims, and a zero-tolerance policy on unfair work culture and discrimination have become somewhat of a mantra for Activision officials. It's kind of sad how it takes a giant, ugly public lawsuit to see any kind of real change, but don't think that this is just an Activision Blizzard problem. This is a sort of industry-wide problem that's been documented many times. Ubisoft, you need to be on the chopping block too. But at the very least, change is happening and people are becoming more aware of the issue. And hopefully we can winkle out all these horrible individuals and just create a much better industry. So things look like they might be improving over at Activision Blizzard. And with this new leadership from Microsoft, I can only hope that excels even further. Bobby Kotick, the man that everybody wants to see jobless, will remain as CEO until the deal has been finalized, and then will step down after the fact, so it's been told. We don't, I mean, every article you read, there's a slightly different wording on whether or not he's actually going to leave. But I feel like, once Phil Spencer comes in there, he's just going to be like, get the fuck out. Get the fuck out of my door. He doesn't have that accent. I don't know why I'm doing it. But, that probably would make him like one of the most rich, unemployed people in the world. So I guess it's not exactly a bad ending for him, is it? It's a bit sad, really. Nothing is yet to come out whether beloved franchises such as Call of Duty or Overwatch will have any kind of exclusivity with the Microsoft consoles and PC users, but it's safe to say there will be some benefits for those using those platforms somewhere down the line. Sony literally doesn't have the kind of money to make a purchase of equal or greater value to this, and its shares plummeted 13% overnight following the deal. Funnily enough, shares in other Japanese studios have risen, with the likes of Square Enix, Capcom, and even Konami seeing up to 4% increases, as investors feel that Sony might try and start swinging its thing around and purchasing up some of the studios in the land of the rising sun. Honestly, I wish Sony would just close the deal on Konami so they can give us another AAA Silent Hill game, a reboot, whatever it has to be, and a Castlevania game, Just Konami are just hanging on to these names, these IPs, and it kills me, It might just be me. It's definitely not just me. This might be the biggest bit of gaming news I'll ever cover on this channel. Honestly, the ramifications are huge from this. It's likely we won't see or hear what this truly means until older contracts are finished up and a plan is put together regarding some of the biggest titles in the world. But rest assured, games such as Call of Duty aren't just suddenly going to become Xbox exclusives. Likely they'll be released on Game Pass on day one, because that's what Phil Spencer wants for the Xbox family. It wants Game Pass to be the one-stop shop for all new releases and everything. So, yeah, who knows? But Xbox has never really been the console to try and exclude players who haven't bought their system. And apparently that's what this acquisition was actually made for. And I'm reading. To create high-quality and likely high-earning mobile games and invest into the future of the metaverse. I still don't really know what the metaverse is. Can somebody tell me in the comments, what am I missing here? What is this metaverse? I keep hearing it. Even Zuckerberg was throwing it around, and I just don't get. Am I getting old? I'm getting old, aren't I? Tell me I'm getting old. I mean, I literally have greys. Look at these greys in here. And to think I was working on a God of War video, which, by the way, I'm still working on, but it's taking longer than I anticipated to complete the game. And then I go back to work tomorrow, so I'm not going to be able to finish it until after my work week. So I'm really sorry that one's going to have to take a back seat for a moment. But I just wanted to get this video out today because this is huge news. And by the time I finish my work week, who knows? Microsoft will own Disney. Sony buys Nintendo. Funny story, actually. Microsoft actually did try and buy Nintendo once upon a time. They got them all together in this business meeting, and the Microsoft people were like, "Hey," and just flicked out some notes. And apparently, Nintendo laughed in their faces and found it absolutely hilarious that Microsoft had even thought that they could buy them, and basically laughed them out of the conference, which I think is hilarious. But you know, with this kind of deal that's been made. Activision Blizzard, and I don't even know what's next, but this is an extremely exciting time for games. Anyways, I hope you're having a great week and you're looking forward to the weekend, and I hope in your spare time you're doing something. Yeah, I'm looking at you, aspiring person. You want to work on something, don't you? Whether it's an instrument, or you want to start learning how to edit, or you want to, whatever it is, make sure you're doing that in your free time, okay? However tired you are, get up, drink a coffee, and get working on it. Let's level up. Anyway, I believe in you, okay? So, until next time, I'll catch you in the next one.